Hey, what's up everyone, Ray here again from GHz TV. So finally we have the little bit enlarged version of Note, that is a Note Pro in our hands. It's quite big, I must say, with a 12-inch screen, which is a huge screen, and obviously with the Note improved version, or the rather improved version of the older series of Note. So overall this design has a 12-inch screen with a front facing 2 megapixel camera, some Samsung logo in the front. At the bottom of the screen there is nothing as such. It's absolutely clean with a steel kind of a finish or a metal kind of a finish. Looking at the left hand side of the device, you have the 3.5mm audio jack and the speaker grills obviously in the left hand side. At the top of the device you have the lock unlock button, volume rockers, the IR blaster. I think the secondary microphone is at the top, and there is a S Pen included with the device, which we'll cover up. At the right hand side you have the charging pins, the micro SD slot, and the SIM slot, which is there in the right hand side. So this is the overall back of the device. It feels pretty much like the Note kind of a thing, which Samsung is giving it almost all the devices, with this megapixel camera with 8 megapixel with a LED flash, and the S Pen features, which we'll cover up in the in-depth review of the Galaxy Note Pro. So this is overall how the device looks like. It's a hands-on review. So if the premium look is given at the back with the leather stitching, which looks premium, and obviously in the front you have the beautiful 12-inch screen, which I must say it's huge, sometimes heavy, and very sometimes stressful to your hands when you hold it for a very long time. But if you look at the weight, it's almost about with the device weight about 800 grams, which is roughly around almost about a kilo in your hands when it ends in your hand. So not wasting much of time, let's go in. This device is a 4.4 KitKat variant, and this device is installed with 4.4 KitKat on the Note Pro. So going on further in, you can see the home buttons and the customizable home screen. There are 4 customizable home screen which you can customize. Dropping down from the top you have the notification center, which is pretty much same that you have seen in the Android versions, and it's a little bit different when it comes to this 4.4 KitKat, but this is the overall features of drop down menu from the top. You have the good thing, which is a task manager. If you click the left hand side option of the bottom panel, it opens up your task manager where you can select your active applications. You can close it. This device has a RAM of 3 GB, and it's pretty powerful, I must say, when it comes to the device performances and all. And it has 32 GB of internal storage, so you can store up a hell lot of photos, videos, music, games, whatever you want to. So digging in furthermore to the settings to show you what this device has, you have all the settings of connection, device controls from the top. You can control up your brightness up and all on the control things and all. You can set up your tones and all. So digging in furthermore, going to the about the device, this device is running Android 4.4, which I was telling you, the KitKat variant. 4.4.2 rather, on this Note Pro. So going on furthermore to the device, you can see some of the options like lock screen settings and all. Going to the controls, you can select a motion, palm sensing, the S Pen features. As I told you, we'll cover up in the in-depth review of this Note Pro. So do stay tuned to our channel for the in-depth review. So putting the S Pen in furthermore, going to the connection, you can select up your Wi-Fi, flight modes, and all the basic nitty-gritty stuffs. So this is the overall interface when it comes to the Note Pro, the UI rather. It also have the pre-built installation applications like S Note features and S Pen features, whatever you call it. So it's there pre-installed. Google Chrome is installed, YouTube is installed. So pretty much overall everything is installed. Kind of a business kind of a feel you can get on this device. And the key dialer, which I'm using right now, is pretty good. You can type up numbers pretty efficiently without a lag, but it takes up almost all the things. You can access your groups, your favorite from contacts from the top of the screen. And going furthermore, this device also has a word reader, which we generally known as Handcom viewer, which is kind of an office kind of a feel when you have used Windows. If you are very much usable to Windows kind of an interface and all, so you can use that also. So it's kind of a business ready kind of a device for the professionals, when it being a 12-inch device, being a little heavy on the hands. But digging in furthermore to the messaging display and messaging typing, the message type is absolutely good. It has all the inputs key on the top, which is handy, where you don't have to switch over. You can put the numbers directly, and when it comes to typing, you get the spell check and all, or auto fill up, whatever you call it. It's responsive and takes up inputs pretty smoothly. You can access your contacts, you can access your logs as well. If you're sending up a message and all, you can select it from the logs. So this was the overall interface and the UI of the Note Pro. Overall, I must say this device is heavy, powerful, and kind of a business kind of a feel you get on your hands. So this was the overall hands-on review. Do stay tuned to our channel for the in-depth review of the Note Pro, which will be coming up very shortly, with the S Pen features, benchmark, gaming, and whatnot. We'll try to compare almost big good things, which will help you guys to know more about the Note Pro. So this was Ray from Gadgets TV. Thanks so much for watching, and subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and stay tuned to our channel for more videos on Note Pro and other upcoming devices. Thanks so much.